there's so many UFO sightings that there's no way you can say it's a weather balloon or you didn't see it or you're crazy. The Most High gonna start showing himself. And the reason why we out here teaching his word and being diligent, because we know that the Most High is coming back. Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi is coming back.
Generation now alive is privileged to see the birth pangs of the birth of a new civilization.
And today, a group of scientists overseas say the world governments should start preparing an action plan just in case Earth is contacted by aliens. They claim that a branch of the UN should be given responsibility for what they call a supra-Earth affairs and come up with a detailed response for if or when the extraterrestrials arrive.
Today, from science fiction to science fear, news buzz among some scientists that if aliens do exist, that they're mostly nasty, resource-consuming locusts that would stop at nothing to take what they want and destroy anyone in their way. If intelligent aliens exist, they will look just like us. And given our far from glorious history, this should give us pause for thought. So are they coming to enslave us all? And does this mean we have to change our definition of ET from extraterrestrial to evil and terrifying?
People are looking up is because of a mystery in the sky. Is it a balloon, a UFO? Whatever it is, it sure has a lot of people talking. Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Begase is live in Chelsea where crowds have gathered. Jeff, what's this all about?
Well, Sade, we don't know.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Find light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside. So shine
Now, if you notice, that same time that they had the eclipse, what was Esau doing in space? He was calling himself shooting down a satellite. All right? So something is happening up there. Them ships are coming down. And Esau is seeing more of them because they have super powerful telescopes that can see far beyond a regular telescope can see. So they seeing a lot of so-called ships up there in the atmosphere. So the Most High is getting ready to deliver us, man. The Most High is getting ready to deliver us.
I know that the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. It's evidence that has been denied to the American people.
For many years you have seen us as lights in the darkness. The time of the conflict is now past, and the race of which you are a part may proceed to the higher stages of its evolution, if you show yourselves worthy to do this.
Mosai gonna do some strange things to this society before he X this place out. Because it tells you in the Apocrypha, you're gonna be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation, man.
People wondering about visitors from far, far away.
It was Tuesday on the afternoon. It was May 7th. When I zoomed on it more, and then it was clear. It was certainly not a bug.
Behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Right, the whirlwind is talking about those chariots, which again, like I said, is known as the so-called UFOs. Go on.
It says, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
So he's coming with fire. Go on.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
That's why America is going to be turned into a lake of fire. All right? You heard the term, those of you that go to the churches, which predominantly is our people, you always hear that term, the lake of fire. Well, the lake of fire is talking about America, 100% of America being on fire. First from the missiles, because all these other nations that hate America, in particular Libya, Iran, Afghanistan, Russia, China, Ethiopia, they're going to shoot missiles on America, which is going to turn America into a lake of fire. And then you have Yahawashi coming with the multitude of angels in what you call so-called UFOs, which are the chariots. They're going to shoot fire on America. So the combination of both those elements is going to turn America into a lake of fire. All right? That's the pure understanding of that.
Now, what is that? It keeps saying, take us to your leader. I don't know.
I mean, they only look like little dots on the data, but a little dot beside the sun means that the object is almost the size of the Earth.
Planet-size objects entering the sun. Had NASA found something extraordinary that even NASA had missed? He thinks there's only one explanation.
I believe these objects may be intergalactic ships from advanced civilization. They appear to be under intelligent control.
On the news, and here's the winner. There's a huge hidden heavenly body right here in our solar system. Evidence is mounting that either a brown dwarf star or a gas giant planet is lurking at the outermost reaches of our solar system, far beyond the planet Pluto. According to the British newspaper The Independent, the object is 4 times the size of Jupiter. Experts say the presence of such a massive object could explain why a barrage of comets has been coming from that direction.
A number of things that I've heard from people in the Pentagon, that the buzzword in the secret of secrets in the Pentagon is the gods are returning.
Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
Knows that the UFOs, so-called UFOs, are relevant, and also too, how come all these movies are coming out about UFOs? Check this out. How come every time they do a movie about the UFOs coming, they always come and destroy America? Egypt and Moses. When Moses led the nation of Israel out of Egypt, it said that what led them in the wilderness? A pillar of fire by night, and then it said a cloud by day that led them in the wilderness. Guess what that was? That was what they today call a UFO. All right, but that was the angel. See, today they try to put that demonic spin on it because they try to make mockery of the Heavenly Father and His angels. Two, that's what's coming to deliver us up out of America. When America's being destroyed, and that's in the prophecy too in the book of Revelations, we're gonna be beamed up in there, then we're gonna come back down, because why? The kingdom is gonna be set up on the earth. But first, there has to be a cleansing.
Now it is sparking intense debate on the internet. Trace Gallagher following this live from our West Coast News. So the question is, what was that UFO? What was it doing over Jerusalem? And, you know, is he back?
Whoa!
They don't understand.
Perhaps we need some outside universal threat. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
He's going to exalt us and put us back into power. So what is going to be the first part of that? When the Most High sends the chariots and Yahawashi comes back and them chariots beam Israel back, beam the elect up out of here. Because that's going to be the beginning of glory, because people are going to look, and when they see this salvation come, they're going to see only Israelites being beamed up in the chariots. So-called Negroes, West Indians, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Dominicans, Cubans. They ain't going to see no white people going up into them chariots. Or no Gooks, or no Africans. You know, and then when they see these people going up, they're going to know that those are Israelites.
That was insane. No, you can't feel anything in here. This place is a fucking fortress. That wasn't an earthquake. I don't know, some way fucking crazy. It's crazier than an earthquake. There were beams of blue light coming out of the sky, and people getting sucked up into the sky. Sounds hallucinogens. Come on, guys, don't bully Jay. He's a sweetheart. Come on, Ken, what are you talking about? There were people, and they were there, and they got sucked up into the sky. Jay. Sucked up into the sky.
They're going to see them being beamed up, and them Edomites going to look at each other. They're going to notice that ain't no Edomites being beamed up, and ain't no Japanese or Chinese being beamed up. Ain't no damn Arabs being beamed up.
Nobody got sucked up in here. It's Hebrew. That's not Hebrew. It's fucking Latin or something like that. I went to Hebrew school for 6 years. That's not Hebrew.
Drown in a river of blood. The end of days is here. You will quiver in the shadow of kingdom come. Judgment day is upon you. The apocalypse is nigh.
This deliverance is going to be a major deliverance. So it's going to, in other words, when you got a major event that's going to take place, I mean a major world event, you know, everybody's glued to their TV sets to see it, you know. So when the Most High delivered Israel, that's going to be the most major, most spectacular event on the planet Earth.
get all kind of documentaries on UFOs. There's a whole channel dedicated to UFOs. So the so-called white man, he knows that UFOs exist. How come they got all these documentaries on UFOs?
Here we have an amateur astronomer capable of catching these things with his small telescope and a small camcorder. As it always goes with discoverers of great things, he has no funding, no high-end telescopes, no high-end cameras. He has found something that through his apparatus that he invented is capable of capturing interstellar spacecraft. These things are enormous. On the other hand, if they are not ours, I wonder who or what is operating them.
There was a fear then that, of something out there. It became a very big concern. Asteroids, UFOs, people coming from other places. Paranoia was also there within the government. You know, at certain levels, you could feel it. You knew it was happening. I noticed the satellites' positionings. I said, now this is supposed to be a system that tracks radar anomalies on Earth, right? You know, the whole thing, the movement. Yep, that's what it does. And he says, well, why are half of them pointed towards the outer space? Towards the moon, towards areas that are just blank space? Well, I don't know, was the reply. He says, never thought about it. He says, well, at least half of those satellites you got up there aren't looking at Earth. I said, what are they looking for? He says, well, you got to need to know about that. I said, I see. In other words, who's coming? He says, we don't know. About end of subject.
You're going to start seeing more UFO sightings. You know, because the closer we get to this, the closer the Lord is going to reveal himself. Because the scriptures say that he's going to deliver us through terrible things. You know, like he did during the time of Egypt. You know, those terrible things that you were seeing in the heavens. You know, the cloud by day, the pillar of fire by night. You're going to start seeing more of that. And the closer we get, the more you're going to see these signs and these prophecies speaking.
No clouds in the sky whatsoever. It's all by. It's funny. Look, David. David, look. Come and look at it. Look. You see it? You see them? They're just materializing. Awesome. I mean, they just growing. Look, David. Look. They're getting bigger. Oh, shut up. Look, look, look. It's getting bigger. Look. You see it? Mm-hmm. It was small. I mean, look. They're just materializing out of the sky. Look. You notice how small they were? Yeah. That's amazing. There was no clouds in the sky. Look, them suckers are getting bigger. This is a mystery on it. Awesome. Awesome.
At this stage, the rocket was traveling between 11 and 14,000 miles per hour when a saucer-shaped craft entered the frame.
It flew into the frame like this, and it shot a beam of light at the warhead. Now, remember, all this stuff is flying at several thousand miles an hour. So this thing fires a beam of light at the warhead, hits it, fires another beam of light, and then flies out the way it came in. And the warhead tumbles out of space. Now when the lights came on, Major Mansman turned around and looked at me and said, "Were you guys screwing around up there?" And I said, "No, sir." And he said, "What was that?" And I said, "It looks to me like we got a UFO."
Chariot, the chariots are powerful. That's why when these devils see the chariots, you can see that they're all messed up and visibly shaken. You know, like in that movie, The Fourth Kind. You know, because the chariots are powerful. Is there more on that?
Yeah, it says, and Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven.
Right, then it says Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. Now you see him going up here. But what was happening was there was an actual, Esau calls it a tractor beam. There was an actual beam that came out of the chariot that came down, as you see here on this sign down here. There was an actual like ray of light that came down and picked Elijah up and brought him up into the chariot, into the heavens. That was the same form, right? This is the same form that Enoch went up into the chariots, because it said that he was translated that he didn't see death. So he didn't die the common death of man. He was taken up into the heavens through a chariot. Enoch, that happened to Enoch, that happened to Elijah. That happened to Yahawashi. You know, when Yahawashi, after he rose from the dead, what happened was he was with the disciples for 40 days, teaching them and opening up their understanding and the truth, and making their understanding perfect, so that they could be, so they can be the apostles, so they can go out and teach other Israelites and bring them back to the fold. So after his time with them, the chariots came, and a chariot came and took him up into the heavens. And there were two angels standing on both sides of him, and they told Peter and them, "Why are you looking up here?" Because they were looking in astonishment and amazement. So he said, "Look, why are you gazing up in astonishment? This same man you see coming this way, he's going to return in like manner." So if he's going to return in like manner, what does that mean? That means that there's going to be a whole fleet of chariots that's going to come.
right here sees him, and it heads right over top, and then it like, here you go, bam, totally attacks this guy, and these little guys come up. I mean, seriously, this guy is like totally getting attacked. Bam, 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 this strange orb around him, and then bam, he's gone. Wow.
We don't have to worry about nothing. 'Cause we got the fire, and we burning one hell of a something. They're gonna see us from outer space, light it up, like we're the stars of the human race, human race. When the lights turn down, they don't know what they heard. Shut the marsh, play it loud, giving love to the world. We'll be raising our hands, shining up to the sky, 'cause we got the fire, fire, fire. Yeah, we got the fire, 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 and we're gonna let it burn.
This is the most recent image. I'll show you one from a few hours ago, right there. And then here's the most recent right there. And I see this, whatever it is, in this image. I look at these pretty much every day. And this is just something that I've never seen. Just sharing with you. You can take a look at it. I'll post the links. And you are more than welcome to form your own conclusions. But there it is up close. So I have no idea what that is. I've looked at several thousand of these images and have never seen that personally, but it's a new one to me. And up close appears to have a reddish tint. I'm sure if it was some sort of a giant UFO or planet or something like that, people would already have seen it by now.
Into the sun, bam, and then look at skip off. Do you see that?
Wow.
Well, I'll re-cue it, coming up to the top, and watch it just slide on in, and then skip off the top of the sun.
That is wild. We captured something like this a while ago, remember? And we
Well,
talked to...
I remember we captured a solar
like a
flare, but I don't know if this is the same.
No, that's bizarre. I'm not
That's
sure
like
what that is.
a meteor or something getting chewed
It's
up by the
wild.
sun.
That's wild.
Kinda neat
Cool.
stuff.
Save that video, Doug Meehan.
Save it is. It's on the server.
There appeared a chariot of fire.
Right, there appeared a chariot of fire. You see? So that chariot of fire was an actual, it could have been a disc shape. It could have been a rectangular, square, triangular, high, whatever form or shape the chariot came. Because they could take on many different forms. You know? But the most common one that they bring out or that they show in depictions are usually always round. That's why Ezekiel said that when he looked up into the heavens and he saw the chariot, he said it looked like there was a wheel within the middle of another wheel.
Say one thing, you said the chariots could take on different forms, like how when we first came out of Egypt, it said that the Lord appeared to us as a cloud by the day and a fire by the night. And that's just an example. Yep.
And that fire by night were the actual lights from the chariots, you know?
Because they didn't have these light poles back in Egypt, in the wilderness. They didn't have that. You know, I don't know if they went up there and told you. When it got dark in the midst of Egypt, in that damn desert, the wilderness area, it was pitch black. It was pitch black. So that gigantic UFO, that UFO could have been 30 miles in diameter. It would turn on the lights, and you would follow that light. All right.
Yeah, because when we left out of Egypt, it was pitch dark, and then Israel was large back then. So the chariot had to be big as hell to be able to light the whole way for all these people to walk with that light.
Sogno all'orizzonte mancano le parole. Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, sì. Le finestre mostrar tutto il mio cuore che è acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che ho incontrato per strada. Time to say goodbye.
Oh, up there.
It's possible. It's possible.
Wow, did you see that? See?
It's possible. It's possible.
I think that was too fast for a plane.
They're showing video of it.
I shine another night to shine.
UFO is nothing but a chariot of the Lord, which is the angels are in the...
A UFO in China's skies forced Zhoushan Airport to stop operations on July 7th. Outbound flights were grounded after the unidentified flying object was detected by a flight crew. The incident has captured the attention of Chinese media. Theories about the UFO's identity are burning up on the internet as well. They include everything from a hidden U.S. bomber to an elaborate man-made hoax. For now, the UFO continues to be a mystery. Spokesman from China's Civil Aviation Administration confirmed to ABC News that the matter is under investigation.
When it speaks about the Lord riding on a white horse, that was talking about Yahawashi on an actual chariot. Now the chariots, they take on different forms, they take on different colors. Like in the book of Psalms, the 68th chapter speaks about that they're white in Salmon, you know? So you have actual white chariots that are so white that it looks like there's no fuller on the earth can make that color, that brightness of white on that chariot. Paintings that like this that actually show you like a round disc in the heavens. When you read the Bible and you research in the Bible, chariots are all over the scriptures. There's even ancient paintings and ancient coins, ancient frescoes that depict so-called UFOs or chariots in them. No, there's one famous painting or fresco that depicts Elijah going up into heaven when matter of fact, somebody can get that, when he goes up into heaven in the chariot, and they depict the fresco or the icon, and what they do is they show that there's a chariot up in the heavens, and it's in the form of like a circle.
This is a beautiful painting, the Madonna with San Giovannino. It is in the Palazzo Vecchio in Florence, Italy, and dates back to the 15th century. Everything seems normal, but if you look here to the right, there is a man and a dog looking up to a flying object. Let's look at it a little bit closer.
Oh God. Wow.
See that?
That's amazing.
Yeah. Here is the baptism of Christ. It is in the Fitzwilliam Museum in Cambridge, England. As you can see, something that looks like a flying saucer is illuminating the scene.
All right.
And this one has something similar as well. It is the Annunciation by Carlo Crivelli, painted in 1486. It is in the National Gallery in London. As you can see, a flying object is sending down a beam of light to the Madonna. Here is the object, shedding light and a cloud.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. This is a crucifixion at a cathedral in Mishketa, Georgia. At the top right and left, we can see two upside-down balls, each with a face looking down.
Wow.
And lastly, I'm going to show you something really outrageous. Another crucifixion. This painting is in a monastery in Kosovo, dating from the 1350s. There are two flying machines in the sky. The one on the left chasing the one on the right, each with a pilot inside. Let's look at them closer. The one on the right is even looking back at the one after him.
Wow, so we're not alone then, I guess, huh?
I guess not.
Okay, thank you, Leo, for that. And see ya, I'm gonna do some more sky watching.
Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
His chariots is with the white man clothes. You know the white man, they see unidentifiable flying objects. Well, those are the chariots of the angels and the chariots of the Most High. All right? That's what that is.
Right there.
Look at that. Another one just look at that.
Hey, brother, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. We know what they is. Beautiful.